How did this start? So I'm going to go through Gillie versus Cam. I'm going to go through basically how all this stuff started. And how can I get it? Here we go.
What's going on there, guys? We back with another one.
Okay, here we go.
Healthy all year. But let's get to what Cam said.
What albums did he drop?
Okay. No. Okay. Oh, so it started like this. Here we go.
Gilbert. Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
I didn't even know.
Now, I want to be clear. They're beefing over something that Cam Newton said about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a quarterback from the Philadelphia Eagles. Gillie is a podcaster and a former rapper from Philadelphia. He's been heavily intertwined with the team. I mean, I think they even had him holding up the trophy. They brought him on field. Like, he's doing a lot with the team. The team really embraces him. He walks into the locker room. He's always doing this. He has a big hat on. They love Gillie. If you go on Gillie's page, you'll see how much the Philadelphia Eagles embraces him. They embrace him a lot. Just scrolling down, you're going to see, this is like him in the locker room, right? Yeah. Now, this is not the Eagles locker room, but he's always in there dancing. The players love him. You'll see, let me see, let's keep going. He posts a lot, don't he? Fuck. I just want to share some Eagles stuff that you can see. Like, you'll even see the Eagles, like, I think he was in their parade. This is him right here with the championship, or SB, I think. I don't know. He posts a lot, so it's going to take a while for me to get back all the way to... Oh, here we go. See? Look. Yeah. By the way, him dancing, that's a Too Short song. I'm not gonna unmute it. But that turned into the team song, and Gillie was the guy who came up with the dance. So, like, he's like the guy who's energizing the whole team. And by the way, they won a Super Bowl, right? So they do that dance or whatever. And they love Gillie. Okay? So, he's been rocking heavy with the Eagles. The Eagles won. He's been having a great year because of all that. So this is him in the locker room, right? Now, Cam Newton gave an opinion about Jalen Hurts. And, I think the opinion, hopefully I'm not quoting him wrong, but the opinion was that Jalen Hurts, I don't remember exactly what the opinion was, but it was something about Jalen Hurts still has more to prove. And some people felt offended by that comment because they said, well, Jalen Hurts in his career is damn near almost done more than Cam Newton himself for his entire career, and Cam might be hating. Now, Gillie espoused those thoughts and somebody else, okay? And Cam responded to them basically saying, you're only criticizing Jalen Hurts because of your inadequateness. And he responded to Gillie like this.
Yeah, how many albums did he drop?
4 studio albums.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I couldn't look up the units that were sold. But that's one of the main reasons why he's in podcasting now.
Chill.
One of his albums, ironically enough, was called $1 Million Worth of Game.
Oh, for real?
Hello. I'm sorry, Gillie, but I'm educating people on your career.
Philadelphia.
I mean, come on, dog. Like, stop playing with me.
Good day.
Now, Gillie responded back with this.
Cam Newton, I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl. So you want to get all in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. Nigga, you had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to fuck with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. What you do? You won MVP, won a Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl MVP. And you hating on him. Because he did what you couldn't do, nigga. Shit. Win a Super Bowl.
What?
And he been to 2 of them. Huh? So when you hating on him, nigga, just know you wasn't better than him, nigga. You talk about, can you name one of my albums, nigga? You ain't gotta be able to name one of my albums, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? You in my space. You ain't bigger than me in this space, nigga. You a low-ass boy in this space, nigga.
Oh, wow.
You low-ass boy. I could come sign you, nigga. You low-ass boy. What you talking about? You, that nigga, don't ever hate on Jalen. Jalen hurts, nigga. I know it hurts your fucking feelings that you wasn't Jalen, nigga. You non-Super Bowl having ass nigga. And let's be for real. Let's be for real. You out at clout chasing, man. You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on.
Now, he's talking about Charleston White. We're going to see Charleston White and how he hops into it, but this has been a whole back and forth.
And talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man. You a Pro Bowler, man. You made millions of dollars, man. That's the type of content you chasing, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, Cam. Super goofy ass nigga. Tight jeans, jersey with a bow tie wearing ass nigga. Fuck you thought. You called the right one out, you super goofy ass nigga. Right.
So let me address one.
Okay. So that happens. And of course, Cam Newton comes back. Cam Newton. Let's Google that. Cam Newton. Cam Newton came back on his show, I believe. Is it called Fourth and whatever with Cam Newton? 4th and 1, right? 4th and 1. Let's see if we can find the clip. 4 days ago. Oh, here we go.
Right now, I'm kinda high right now. I'm kinda high right now. Before we start, I must make this public service announcement and give you this disclaimer. Hey, Patty Cam! We need you. In the company with my dog, Patty!
Okay.
Too far. Cam became the centerpiece.
Okay. So the other guy was Ryan Clark. Let's see. So apparently he's like trying to saute everybody. Where's Gillie at? Where's the Gillie stuff? I'm trying to find the Gillie stuff. What's it?
All right, bass rap group, late 90s.
Oh, here we go.
Not going to speak in abundantly clear.
His physicality,
But they
his
know that,
toughness, his
Peggy. We
competitiveness.
good.
All right.
We good.
So now we talking
good.
about the man that said the tight
We
jean
good.
wearing, bow tie
The moment
jersey
that we
wearing.
all been waiting for.
You know?
Hey, good day, Cam Newton. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
Press pause right there. Let me make this abundantly clear.
Holy.
There will not be no playing with my name. There will not be no playing with my career. This is all entertainment here. You did it. Now it's time for me to do it. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to speak in excessive verbiage or, describing you. I'm just going to speak facts. Keep playing the video and my point will be made.
All in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to f with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga.
Okay, right there. I know why you in your feelings, Gillie.
Why you in his feelings, Cam?
Was it the album comment?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gillie, we stab and we twist. I don't know how to be the bigger person. Wise words was told to me. They say, when you go low, hell, I go to hell. You dig what I'm saying? And that's where I'm about to go. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. Gillie, when I'm looking at your rap career, as people will know you to be, they know Cam as a football player, now hot podcaster, content creator. Gillie did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang. That's all right. Former member of Major Figures. All right. Bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. Where was Cam? I was like in middle school. All right. Then there was this beef between you and Wheezy Baby. And there's so much to be said here. And we've known you to do a lot of things, but one thing that I ain't never known you to be or do, Gillie, you ain't never been great at nothing. But he has, though.
What?
The only great thing that Gillie does and has done, he's a great mascot. Big hat, dancing around, yeah, getting them going. Mascot, glorified mascot. When I pull up your rap career, there's not anything great there. When I pull up anything about Gillie, very skeptical, very questionable career. Therefore, which makes it, how did Gillie get into this content creating arena?
Yeah.
He had to do this. I'm just enjoying doing this. Gillie, let's understand here. I really have real money. Buddy, relax. Okay? Now, with that being said, you said that you...
Nah, Gillie and them got 100 mil too, bro. Gillie got 100 mil. How much did Cam Newton make his... Cam Newton... 133? I think Gillie and them just signed a $100 million contract, bro. Might be close.
could buy me, and I'm a little boy in this space.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Gillie, we all know about content creating is you can be hot today and not tomorrow. Similar to your rap. Well, we can't relate on a lot of things, Gillie. The only thing that we can relate is that you are a great mascot.
What's on Philadelphia?
Philadelphia? An album.
Yeah.
That flopped. Like, and if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game.
Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, here's the thing. Trust me. You know, because I've had to think about every angle. Obviously, I love these guys, Gillie and Wallow, or obviously Joe's my man, and I look up to Cam in the sense of he was just one of my favorite rappers. But I've always thought, if I'm going to get at these guys, what could I get at them about? Now, here's the reality of it. Joe Budden, Gillie, they don't have illustrious rap careers, right? And I'm going to be honest with you, I think initially, early on, attacking their lack of career was a good thing and be like, yo, you had to come to podcasting. But in reality, I'm going to be honest, to me at this point, it just gives them credibility. But yeah, they don't have the career success. That's clear. I don't know if that's a knock though, because they've gotten success. Like, it's not like Gillie's still, or y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Is Gillie like, yo, I'm a rapper, or when I was a rapper? Like, no, he's rapped and had a career rapping, whether successful or unsuccessful, and he uses it as a background basis for knowledge in what he would talk about, whether it's dealing with, you know, this $1 million worth of game. A lot of times they're giving street dudes supposed game, right? Now, obviously, I think the sports stuff might be beyond his realm. He's a fan. Cam Newton, when it comes to football, I would probably listen to Cam Newton's opinion more than Gillie. But I don't really think trying to throw the fact that Gillie, it was not that big of a rapper, is really that effective. Like, who cares? He's a big of a podcaster. Who cares?
Will be really at question because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is.
Yeah.
I respect that. And I also respect Gillie.
Yeah.
But also, it is so hilarious when we're all in the talk game now and people try to use their career to big dog you. Like, no. Like, y'all are all podcasters. If y'all want to go do y'all respective fields, go back to do that. Right now, the only thing I would care about is who has a hotter product. If we're all doing podcasting, who has the hotter product? And you guys can answer that question. Is 4th and 1 with Cam Newton hotter than $1 million worth of game? I don't know. Right? I don't know. You know, Cam Newton's thing, is the 4th and 1, is that a podcast or is that like his news thing? I don't know what his thing is. I don't pay attention that much. I'm looking at these numbers. They don't look bad. I could click on, I mean, I don't even want to judge it on numbers thing because numbers could be a little bit deceptive. What do you think is a bigger show? Who has the bigger podcast? Right? It's up to y'all.
And if we're speaking facts here, Gillie, the only great thing that you...
And somebody said Cam has more money, so he won. I don't like that either. I don't like that either. Because if we're going to just do money talk, there's a lot of these guys who, yeah, they have the money, but they crave the attention and can't get the attention. Like, put it like this. Cam Newton, I don't know if he's funded by anybody. I don't know who's his sponsors is, or maybe because he has so much money, he built this very brilliant studio. I like it. It looks good. But if he can't get 1/10 the amount of people to tune into him, when Gillie and Wallow pulled up on me, they pulled up with a suitcase, nigga. With a suitcase, put a road podcaster there, and had one white guy handling the cameras. That's it. I don't know how elaborate their operation is now. And it looked like, all respect to them, they're filming out of like some little hood spot in South Jersey. They don't give a fuck. It's not about what you do or where you do it. I used to record YouTube videos out of the back of my 2010 Mazda 3. It's about the people you reach. You get what I'm saying? I was doing 3 times the amount of views as Everyday Struggle for a news clip when in 2017 doing faceless videos, and I was being in a expensive studio in New York with Complex and Joe Budden, and at least when we started, because it took a while, or it took maybe like a month to pick up. It wasn't that. So again, we don't give a fuck about the money that much, unless y'all are talking about success in general. Now, success in general is very different. But if we're talking about we don't want to hear about your former career, my nigga. Don't flex with the other nigga with your former career or lack thereof.
You have done in recent memory is become a mascot for the Philadelphia Eagles. Respectfully, brother, in the words of Petty Cam, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. While you were...
Ooh, I think that's where he might be jabbing Gillie a little bit, because Gillie has a very close attachment to football. But Gillie is the guy, he's coming through with the dances, the extra big helmet. Like, he's the, he's like a character a bit. I don't know if Gillie would agree like he's a mascot, but like he's a character. He's a character. And I think that's where Cam has a nice jab at him to say, no, I was an actual player. Like you're like the super fan who's turned to a mascot. Me, I was the superstar, even if I didn't get it done.
You're beefing with so-called members of your community. I was making money, a lot of it. So please understand, when you have these verbal threats of this or that, these antics, so to speak, that you're known to do, running around Philadelphia in a big old hat or a helmet, dancing around, getting people riled up. And it's so sad because when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, who, Gillie? Who is that? Man, you know the dude that be walking around with the big old hat? Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You see what I'm saying? But you're talking about me and my bow tie. Man, I think I look real good in my little... This is he
has an eclectic style.
Handkerchief.
I know I can't talk about nobody dress fashion sense, huh? Yo, did y'all see my latest interview with Vlad? Y'all gotta go watch it. Me and Vlad, we got it in. Pause. I seen some people cooking me. They're like, yo, these guys you got a button up on with like, and to keep it real, this was my original fit, but I got to the studio and they've been trying to tell me to wear the Academy button up shirt. This is the Academy shirt. I only wear my shit these days on camera. Or like when I get to the studio, because I have like a whole clothing racks of like new stuff that Vercelli sends me. So I just like grab something and wear it. But yeah, my drip wasn't dripping here, huh? Shit, yeah. I should have had just a shirt on. But I love these pants. I got like 4 of them. I got the Academy hat on too. Yeah, I probably overdid it. I should just change out one thing because I had a shirt on. Type shit. Yeah. I did a little bit too much. Okay.
For a bandana, brother. So before you go off on your little rants and your tangent, you could never. All right. Now, I left a comment in your video, and I don't know if you read it. I'll paraphrase it. You can't beat me in nothing.
What?
Gillie. And I mean nothing. That's basketball, that's football, that's baseball, that's rock, paper, scissors, that's chess, that's checkers, that's tennis, that's golf. Well, I don't like bringing this person out. And let's just refrain from speaking on my name because I'll stay in my lane and you stay in your lane. And there will always be respect.
Yeah, Cam is a little sassy, I ain't gonna lie. But he's not gay. From what I heard, Charleston White said, like, he said this nigga freaky as shit. He said when he did an interview with him, he said this nigga brought like mad bitches over to have like a orgy. So he might be on his Diddy shit. Not like Diddy shit, but like, you get what I mean? Freak shit.
To you and your platform, all I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. Because one thing about my dog, old Google, it wasn't too much to find about you, big dog. And that's sad. But I'm rooting for you. I'm going to subscribe to $1 Million Worth of Game, not because of you, because of Wallow. I can do this.
Why do people try to use Wallow against Gillie? Like, Gillie wasn't the known person who took his cousin that just came out of jail, knew he had a great POV, thought they could collaborate and combine. It's like, imagine somebody shitting on me. I'm not saying Wallow's Gillie's employee, but imagine somebody shitting on me for somebody I helped introduce the world to. No, I think I'm a genius because I realized that I could play this role and he could come in and play this role and we could have this up here together. I mean, I don't think trying to use Wallow against Gillie is a good strategy.
It's too, Gillie.
Wallow is the bigger draw? Really? No way. Let me see. Wallow Instagram. This is like a bad way to look at things. Wallow has 2.8 million followers? What the fuck? No, well, that's about... Okay. I don't know. Really? I don't know, man. They're kind of inseparable. And I'm glad that they're family because I think the way how people try to play them against each other, if they weren't family or Gillie didn't, take him from prison and, build this with him, I think a nigga that's usually big-headed, which many people are, they would flip on Gillie.
So I will be looking for your petty response. And this is my challenge to you, Gillie. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence or a curse word or explicit word in every sentence. It doesn't look good on you, bro. And it makes you sound ignorant. Come on. Use your nouns and your verbs and pronouns and your adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word. And that's my point.
I mean, $1 million worth of game. I like $1 million worth of game.
I do too.
I like Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
your
saying.
point that you made about him was right. We don't see what he does.
Every time Cam Newton makes a point, some way, shape, form, it always comes back to the comparing of Cam Newton and his performance in his career.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. That's why we did this exercise over the last couple of weeks to get personal with people's personal career, just to let them know and let them feel how it feels to be compared. And that's always the take. Cam's bitter. Cam's mad. He's just mad because he didn't do.
Is that a fair critique of Cam Newton? Because, I mean, Gilbert Arenas comments on basketball. But here's the thing. A lot of times when basketball players comment on basketball, they don't say the negative stuff. They leave that to the Stephen A. and the talk personalities. They'll just try to highlight the positive things because they're like, well, I was a player too. And since I was a player, I never liked people criticizing me, so I'm going to speak positively. Does Cam speak negatively or something? Because I don't think they don't say to Gilbert Arenas, nigga, you were bitter. Gilbert never won a ring, right? People usually say Gilbert has great takes. Or, I mean, I've listened to him. He sounds like he has great takes, right?
Do what he did. That's not the case. It's a valid point. Let's agree to disagree. Respect to not respect the take, but it's just a take.
So many people make takes and it's like, I don't agree with what you said versus I don't agree with the person. So you are right about that. I think
Players hate Cam for what?
your microphone is so...
Giannis fans came at Gil. Oh, I didn't know that. Straight Drop says, Wallow is the reason we watch. Really? Interesting. So y'all are telling me that $1 million worth of game, you feel one of them is a bigger draw than the other? I've always looked at it as Gillie and Wallow. Like, you're going to get hit both ways. Pause.
So loud, though, that it's like so many people say so much outlandish stuff. And that is a question. It's like, then y'all take what you say and run with it. And that's a question mark, too. It's like, why is it like I can't disagree with somebody?
It's just lazy.
It's like we're not going to debate Cam, but we're just going to talk about everything within USU.
You know what it is, though? I think there's something about him being a quarterback, though. A quarterback without a ring is like, what's that nigga who used to play on like the Celtics? It's like Kendrick Perkins talking about who's the greatest. And I think him and KD got into a bunch of times. KD's like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, like, we don't want to hear from you. Or maybe that's not a good comparison. If he had a ring, I think people would listen to him differently. For his position, he needs a ring. Like the quarterback who's breaking down the game and criticizing other people, he needs a ring. I don't know. I could be off on that. All right. What else were we going to get into? Fuck. I lost my train of thought. Chat, spam a topic. That's why they treat him like that? Nah, yo, with a quarterback, I'm telling you, quarterback is ring-based, bro. I'm telling you. Or you got to be positive. Like Peyton Manning, you're not going to hear him down a player. You're not going to hear him down a player. He's going to always say some stuff, maybe critical, but uplift. Drew Brees, say some stuff, but uplift. Tom Brady, say some stuff, but uplift. By the way, did y'all hear that Michael Jordan took a commentary job? I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't he getting paid like $5 billion a year from Jordan? I mean, his name is Jordan. Why the hell he need to do commentary? Apparently he's getting paid $40 million a year to commentate some basketball games. That's crazy. Yachty's Corvette was stolen. Oh, you want to get to Shannon Sharp? You do Shannon Sharp. Yeah, Tony Romo. Yeah, like those guys when they do their commentary, like put it like this. The only nigga in basketball allowed to hate is, well, two of them. One doesn't have a ring. Charles Barkley, we're just used to him at this point because we kind of look at him as the blatantly honest guy. Like the blatantly honest guy. We look at him like that. But Shaq be hating on a lot. But Shaq got 5 rings. Or 4. So Shaq got 4 rings. Like, anytime you would be like, nah, Shaq, you're jealous, all he's going to say or anyone else is going to say, shut the fuck up. He's Shaq. Got 5 rings or 4 rings. He's the most dominant player. Right? Okay. You think Jordan has gambling debts? Bro, I think part of Jordan's allure is not to talk. So hearing him actually give his opinion about the current day game, I ain't gonna lie, I'm intrigued. I never want to hear these guys talk about sports anymore because I feel like sometimes they're not even talking about the game, but I want to hear what Jordan's going to say. Somebody said, he's arguably one of the best college football players of all time. But I'm telling you, that ring just does something. Like, to me, I think not clutch quarterback, but I think Peyton Manning is a better quarterback than Tom Brady. Not longevity-wise, just pure quarterback. I think Peyton Manning's a better quarterback, but it doesn't matter. Peyton Manning isn't the GOAT, and he won't be the GOAT because he never won 5 rings like Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the fucking GOAT. Like, the ring does matter, my nigga. Like, when you get a ring, it does matter. If Allen Iverson had 1 ring, like, he would be in a very unique conversation. Like, the ring matters, bro. Okay. Give me a topic, or I will go digging for topics.